Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hopefully, you're all doing fantastic. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have the mic in the way. Why do I have the mic in the way? I know it doesn't matter, but I like it to be clean. I like the camera to be clean. My hair is sticking up a lot. I do need to get that haircut. So, yeah, hopefully, everybody's doing well today. So we are going to begin some more Silent Hill 2, which I've been really looking forward to. I feel like we've been making really good progress on getting those other endings, and I do apologize for being late today. But we'll probably go a little bit longer. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. We'll see where we end up. Okay, let me do. You guys can hear it, but I cannot. That is the wrong filter I need to go into. I don't even need to go into the filters. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now I can hear it. Alright, so we continue the video game. So we ended here. Okay, I couldn't quite remember where we ended. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't quite recall. But, you know, should be pretty good. Should be pretty solid. Hopefully. I kind of know where I want to end, I think. I have an idea. Alright, so we're going through here. Okay, so let me also just really quickly get my tab up for the endings. I think I still have it open. If I don't, easy enough to find. Here we go. Because I think I'm trying to think where I need to go. So got that one, working towards that one, know how to get that one. Am good to get the UFO ending. No, wait, I need to wait for Lakeview to get that one. I'm good for the dog ending. Because I have the key to that one. I need to wait for the Historical Society for you. I need to go to the Lakeview Hotel for you because I got that key. Do I have the rested key? Let me just double check that one. Have you? I do. So the hospital. So the hospital is my next thing, and it's only for one of the endings, kind of. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I am all set. Ah, man. It feels so good to be back playing Silent Hill 2. I have missed it. Oh, I'm almost out of the hospital even. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the hospital is just factually the longest area in the game. But I think I can breeze through that. I don't think it'll take me too long. I mean, it might be this whole session, but even if I get through...
It's not far now.
But even if I get through this whole session... making it, like, even halfway through the hospital, that's still fine. I should still be able to get this done within, like, 2, maybe 3 sessions, but I'm hoping only 2. Because I may have me some plans for later. Not that, you know, having another session of Silent Hill 2 would really matter or ruin those plans. We are.
But hey, at least we're here.
Here meaning there, exactly.
Come on.
Wait a minute. I gotta go to the theater. That's right. I forgot about the theater. I thought I was heading straight for the hospital. Oh well, might be, might be. That's right. We go through a bit of a detour into the park. So it's just the hospital, right? Hospital. We gotta skip this. Hotel. Hotel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. And I don't think I'll miss the
A garden?
thing in the Historical
There's a bit
Society,
more
because
to
I'll
it
probably
than
notice it.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
Come on. She's just around the corner.
She?
Then it's just a matter of how I... what order I get all the endings in. It's kind of... I don't know if you could do this in the original. I don't know if the original was, like, strict or not on how you got all the endings. I'm pretty sure you could get some of the... Well, I don't know if it would count, though, because they would have to go on separate saves. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure.
I think it came from inside the theater.
Yeah, we can go talk with Maria really quick. Make it down. Apparently I can, I just can't float my way down. Okay, well, we'll ignore her then.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ouch.
This is boring.
You didn't seem bored a minute ago. Screamed your head out, didn't you?
It is pretty boring. It's a very boring
Should've
movie.
seen your face.
Yes, we just interrupted the conversation. Did you hear that too? I'm glad I listened to the full conversation the first time. Eddie, how could you just sit around and eat ice cream? Melted ice cream too. Kind of gross, actually. Well, not, well, I mean, the way he eats it, yeah, but I mean...
Who
You know.
is that girl anyway?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear.
I swear. Gary.
Laura?
Guess that's the way up. I'm just trying to think, because I think... They're still on items. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on items, though, to be fair. Well, on ammo, at least, for most of my weapons. Because I haven't had to shoot as much. Yeah. We speedrunning. Not really. We're not actually speedrunning, you know, obviously, but... Doing our best. We're doing our best. Wait a minute. If I can get the finish the game in under 10 hours thing, then obviously I'm gonna be pretty happy about that, right? I don't know how tight it's gonna be. Or if it would even really be that tight.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Stop or I'll shoot! She didn't stop. But I also couldn't shoot. What a conundrum.
Maria?
This is going towards Brookhaven. The Brookhaven Hospital.
James, look.
Child? Skip. Alright, cool. Moving on. Hey Jamber, welcome back to the stream.
Is
How you
that
doing
it?
today there,
Done with
friendo?
that?
Hopefully you're doing well.
In a hospital?
Yeah, but it's empty.
Speed running my way to the hospital. Not in real life, thankfully, because that would be pretty bad. But, oh wait. Take me one of these. You're good, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm doing pretty good today.
I don't know.
Had an actual good sleep.
Let's
Last
see.
night, yesterday was pretty awful. Like, yesterday wasn't awful, but I didn't really get much sleep. And like I said, I had to help out Megan with some stuff, which, you know, although good. Wait, what? Looking at the T. Which, although good. Which ones could you please bring to us? It was very tiring since I didn't really get a good sleep the night beforehand. Oh no, scary wind. The scariest of winds.
It looks like there is a key in there. No combination, though.
We should look around. Might be written down somewhere.
Okay, so I did get the locker key or something. Yeah, key locker note. Examination room 3. Where is examination? That way. Okay. Moving on. I don't quite remember the combination. I know you're probably supposed to, if you're gonna try to complete the game in under 10 hours, you're probably just supposed to be able to speed through all of the puzzles. By just going, I remember that, and then just zipping on through. But we don't do that around here, because although my memory is decent, I also don't really think to keep all the puzzles in mind.
What was that?
I don't know. Probably my chainsaw.
Better stay on record.
There you go. You're just wondering if that was an option? I think it probably is. Well, I mean, I don't know. Some of them do change, so maybe not. Well, if you change difficulty, I mean. Ah, okay, so yeah, this one, they may have changed. Ooh. Okay, that one is way more of a puzzle. Which is fine, of course. We'll figure it out. Because I remember the nurses were a thing that I had to count before. So, let's see here. If second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd be one short. Ayo, with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. What? I'm trying to think with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. Okay, let's figure out like the last 2. I remember it was trees before. It was nurses, trees, and I think something else. Third would chop the firewood in half. Okay, so it's 2. Because it chops it in half, and that's trees, so it'd be 2. I got that one. That's that one.
You looking for something in these photos?
First was singular. Does that just mean 1? The second word is okay. Well, okay. So let's go ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 nurses. Or its highest number. It'd still be 1 short. So it's 8. I don't know if the 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud thing matters. I'm gonna say 8 for now. First was singular. So like 1. I assume that's what it means. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna take this. You have no idea with this one. Understandable. You're so bad with riddles? I'm sure you're better than what you think. So we'll say 1. Is it 128? Or 182? Okay, hold on. You damn threw out a riddle last week and you were on it for like 10 minutes. I mean, hey, riddles can be hard, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they can be quite difficult. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. They can be very, very difficult for sure. Like this one, I mean, chop the firewood in half. That one's up. That one has to be the trees, so that one has to be 2. Second order's highest number of nurses. It'd still be 1 short. Wait, it'd be 1 short. Oh, so wait, 7? Wait. So 172? First was singular. See, that one is what's throwing me for a loop. And the dead. Like, I don't, because like that, then that means that picture is irrelevant. Possibly. I don't know if we have any other pictures. Singular, singular. What was the riddle your DM threw out, if you remember, actually? I'm kind of curious. I'm a curious lad. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through this just so it stops giving me, like, new stuff to look at. And that it sticks to the one that I want, which is this one. Two of them dead and one just a fraud. Okay, so it's 8 nurses. It'd still be. Wait, no, it's 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'd still be 1 short. 8. Then 2 of them dead, so we're down to 6. So it's 5. That's 1, 5, 2. Maybe. I'll try that. 1, 5, 2. Okay, there you go. Alright, okay, that wasn't awful.
What is it?
Basement.
Ah,
Of course.
just when I thought things couldn't get any creepier.
Okay, hold on, let me see this. We sound like Eden is a pair, make us wait. We won't play fair, sometimes consensus, most times schism. Usually locked away in prism. If by chance you seek, then throw. The serpent sees where we meet low. We carry freight when we meet high, but separate us and we die. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good riddle. But you eventually got the answer to it?
This place feels so empty.
I mean, hey, it's impressive, right? I mean, without context, I don't know if I could figure it out either, to be fair. Oops, didn't mean to do that. It was a doozy. But, like, that one sounds like it'd be hard even with, like, proper context.
I don't think she likes me very much.
You had to use divination to get a hint. I mean, hey, you know, whatever works, right?
I don't know.
I feel like I would definitely struggle on that one, too. I promise I'm not even really that good at puzzles. Sometimes it takes me, like, a bit to figure things out. Alright, basement. Basement.
one's open.
Oh.
Nope. Doesn't work.
Silent Hill makes me confident because I always thought the puzzles were hard, but then you get stuff like that. Right? Yeah, no, that's very... That did seem pretty difficult. I never really... Like, honestly, I've never really known anyone who's really good at, like, making up riddles and stuff. So it's cool that your friend was able to get that sorted.
Generator.
Your DM.
You think you could get it working?
That's very cool.
Get the elevator running again.
I wish I was good at at like coming up with good riddles, man. I'd love to stump my friends.
James?
Yo, it's legs. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you go in here by yourself? Why would she do that? She went to literally the worst spot to be in. Why would you go there? Maria, are you dumb? Are you stupid? I gotta be nice to her this game.
You just saved my life back there.
Yeah, why'd you go by yourself?
Yeah. So am I.
You know what? Okay, so like, okay, so even if James didn't have a chainsaw, why would you see legs go, James? And then like go towards it when James is clearly running someplace else. Why would you do that? That makes absolutely no sense, Maria. You're just getting yourself into trouble. Fuck. I hate, Batman. You know, at least I have a chainsaw. I can get my way out of things. I kill when necessary. I let live when not. He's a clever lad, makes sessions interesting. Oh, I bet, right? Always fun to get a DM like that.
Hey. Where are you going?
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
You better.
I could totally, I'll be right back, but I just unlocked the door for her like right away because I gotta be nice. Gotta be a nice boy. Where was the gas can? Did I miss it? I think I might have.
Those things.
There you go. That's fine. Okay, where is the gas can? Did I misplace it? I feel like I should have had it by now. Ah. Here it is. I don't know. I've only had one friend like ever DM D&D sessions. Well, Pathfinder sessions, you want to get technical, for me. But he is always so good. Always so good. Always so fun. Makes things really interesting. Partly because he's very much like, do whatever you want. Whoops. Uh-oh. Dropping the controller. Uh-oh. 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 I got it in a spot where it's actually kind of hard to get. Because because it's under the desk and I can't move the chair without moving the, green screen a little bit. Oh my god. Stop being stuck. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it maneuvered. There you go, perfect. There you go, all worked out. No more falling, please. I don't even know how that fell. To be honest, I think I just let it go. But yeah, he was really good. He was very much like, he was very hands-off DM. I say was, only because like he doesn't really have time to DM anymore. He says he'd love to, but he just doesn't really have time, which is fair. None of us really do it in my friend group anymore. We're always too busy with stuff. But he has always, he was always good, very hands off, very much like, do what you want. you know, just kind of do what you want, we'll make it work, is basically his philosophy with it. I even remember once, we had someone who, wanted to have, like, a talking raven, as her companion, right? Like, not, like, she wasn't even magical, she just wanted, like, a talking raven for her, her character. Because she was, like, a gypsy and stuff. And she was like, okay, so, like, would this be okay? Like, do I gotta explain the talking raven? And he was like, you know, he's like, it's magic, you don't gotta explain shit. And I was like, you know what? That's awesome. No, yeah, he always did a good job. Gaming can be a lot. I ran a pre-made with some custom content and was still a lot. But he sounds a cool dude and made it really fun. Nah, yeah, he always made sessions really fun. And they're really fun. I do remember one time specifically. We did a session. I'm trying. You know what? Yeah, I'll pause so I can explain it a little bit. Because it was a decent bit. So, like, I remember he ran a session a long time ago for me and some friends where a couple things that were worth kind of pointing out is one of them, I think me and the rest of the group were, like, tracking down some kind of, like, evil dude. I don't remember the details. He was, like, some kind of, like, evil crime dude or something. Not like a big villain, but he was, like, some kind of criminal. And he had, like, the mayor held hostage. I remember we found him. He was, like, holding the mayor. He was like, I will kill the mayor if you come any closer. And one of my friends, who, at the time, he was like, I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow. And he, like, rolled really bad. He's like, well, you just fucking killed the mayor. You killed the mayor. Your shot hit the mayor, and the mayor is now dead. And the criminal dude's getting away. And I remember we had this really... I think he did end up being some kind of, like, magical, like, wizard, like, evil wizard or something. Because I remember we kept chasing him, and then he, everybody in the party had, like, their own separate, like, solo duel, which was pretty cool. I don't remember the details of everybody else's, but I remember... I think mine, you know, not to toot my own horn here, was, like, probably the highlight. Because I remember... Because I was playing as a bard. Now, granted, my bard was pretty useless. The general idea was he was a bard that didn't really do, like, supporty bard stuff. He was just very, very self-centered and egotistical. And I remember the evil dude, like, summoned some kind of giant guitar. And because we were playing this online, through, I don't remember which site, you could add, like, custom music and stuff to it. And it was like, oh, you gotta have a guitar battle against this summoned guitar. And he played, like, Through the Fire and the Flames, like, and it was like, it was actually pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. I will never ask, because he probably won't even remember, but I'm pretty sure he cheated my victory. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I don't know for sure, but everything worked out way too well, because it was a very big back and forth with me losing health, the guitar losing health, on this, like, duel. And on the final dice throw that would have, like, determined whether I lived or I, like, died, like, won or lost. He's like, you did it! And I'm like, I thought back on it a little while later. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he cheated my dice roll so I would win. I don't know for certain, but it seems almost very, like, I don't know. Maybe I did, but it seemed like it was gonna be a really hard roll from what he was the way he was describing it. And it was like, yeah, the whole party cheered. It was like, it was quite the moment. It was quite the moment that will always stick with me as something that was both cool and very, very fun. I don't think I need to be back here, so I don't know why I'm back here. I think I'm just wasting time. But I'm pretty sure he cheated my roll so that I would get the victory. I'm pretty sure. Not that I'm complaining, and not like the rest of the party would have complained. That's one thing I kind of respect with DMs, to be honest. I like how it's all about crafting a good story. But, you know, it's all about crafting this, like, really good story. And you are allowed to just go against the dice if you feel like it creates a better story. Right? Which I like that. I don't... Yeah, I think that's really, really cool.
Sorry, I just need. I'm alright. I'm just tired.
Alright, now she's gonna ignore me. Excellent. See, Jamber says, my guess is he fudged for the sake of fun. Yeah, right. Like I said, I will never ask him. I will never ever ask him because I don't want him to feel like he has to. Not like I think he would, because like this was like maybe like even a decade-ish ago at this point, because we played that ages ago. So I doubt he'd even remember, but I'm pretty sure he did fudge it, yeah. Just because it was a really cool moment, it got everybody in the party like, woo, yeah, oh yeah, wow. You know? It just kind of seems like one of those things where the DM made it happen because he knew it would be a good moment. But I think that goes to show how good of a DM he was, though, right? Especially when, I'm not gonna lie, he is a very good friend, but he is very trolly. He is very trolly, and he will just like... I always like to say he like pathologically like lies for fun. Not that that makes him bad either, but there's one time where he was like going out on a trip. I don't remember where it was. I don't remember where he went out on a trip to. But just one day he posted in the Discord server, he was like,
Where is that?
going to Detroit, am I gonna be safe? And then like when he came back, I was like, so how was Detroit? Did you, and he was like, I never went to Detroit. But he was like, but he made it in the thing, he was like, oh, I'm going to Detroit. So I was like, oh man, you lied. But he I don't know, it's usually pretty amusing, because he just says like, oh, you're crazy. I would never say something like that. I would never say like I'm going to Detroit. But he can tell he's like just having a bit of fun with it. Like, he's not doing it to like be a dick. He's just trying to kind of mess with you, which I respect. I mean, yeah, I'm very similar with my friends too. Like with the rest of my friends. I guess that thing. Me after a buffet. My players just tried to do combo attacks called the Wombo combo, and last time they did it, they crit on the strike. It was memorable. Ah, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. D&D is such a very unique game, honestly. I love how it really is just what you make of it, right? Like it's like, if you're the DM, you can really craft any kind of story you want within reason, right? Like obviously you don't want things to be like too mad if it's not part of the style you're kind of going for, but like you can really do so much. It's wonderful. Honestly, I kind of wish more people. I wish I even had more time for it, because even if my friend were to, like, to be fair, if he did say, "Hey, we're doing D&D," I would probably jump straight on it, and I'd be like, "Yeah, we're doing it." But you know, admittedly, it is kind of tough to find time for something like that, because you gotta do at least like probably like a couple hours at the very least, like each week, if you're gonna try to make a story like a good story kind of last, right? And I don't really know if I can do that kind of stuff as much anymore. I don't know if I have the time for such things as much as I wish I could say I did. But I kind of hope anybody that ever wants to try out D&D gets like an actual shot at it, you know? It's like, it really is quite the experience. Oh my god. Oh my god. There you go. I was gonna say, I'm like missing everything. Time of stuff? Now it is, yeah. It's only limited to the mind. Exactly, right? Like, it's so cool in that regard. So cool in that regard. Like, I've kind of thought of something I would love to do if I ever got the chance to, like, DM for some friends. I don't know if I could pull it off. But I've had ideas, and I'm like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if I could do it. Okay, got a very itchy nose. Once again, it's mostly like limited by time, right? Time is always the limiter, is it not? See, Jamber says, I think you'd be a great DM. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I feel like I would probably be okay. I don't know if I'd be good. I think I'd be good in time, but I think to start, I do feel like I'd probably fumble it a bit. Just because, you know, I feel like it's the story of every DM though. I feel like when you first DM, you're never really too sure quite. Like, and I actually do go on what's it called, DM Academy on Reddit. I think it's called DM Academy, where people just kind of talk about, you know, like either the problematic players in their group, or like an idea, or like, oh, am I doing this? Am I doing that? Is it the player's fault? But you know, I see a lot of really interesting posts on there where it's like, what's an example that I can think of? Where it's like, oh, I feel like my sessions are a bit too easy. You know, how do I kind of get the balance between not outright killing my players, but, you know, giving them a good time while also making it, you know, somewhat of a challenge. And it's like, you know, the main answer I think I hear to that is, oh, it just takes time and practice. Which is true from my understanding. But I think that's probably what I'd struggle with the most for a start. Is I do feel like I would probably go, oh, okay, well, I don't want to be too easy. But I don't want to be too hard. Like, my worry would be I would kill one of my players, and I don't really know how I would come across, how I would be able to fix that in the moment. All right, let's see. Let's see. Jamber says, I definitely made mistakes. I killed a player who was just so disinterested, only to find out another player was the problem. I should have talked to him first. Time, practice, and a sprinkle of plagiarism. Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's kind of the other thing that I've noticed on the DM Academy subreddit too, is a lot of the answers to problems tend to usually be resolved by, well, have you talked to the player? And kind of seen, like, what could maybe be done from their point of view. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, it kind of makes those tropes in anime, right? And TV, even, it kind of a bit more real. Because I know in various shows, you know, you always have that one instance in a show where it's like, you know, character A is listening to a conversation behind a door from character B and character C, and then something gets said between character B and C, and character A is like, oh no, and then they run away, and then they just never talk with the people again, and then it turns out it's a whole big misunderstanding. It's like, well, just talk to them. Yeah, why doesn't this character just talk to that one and talk about, like, what's affecting them and what's wrong? But it's so realistic when you kind of realize that that's kind of how it is in real life too, right? It's like, oh, Just not something you really think of, though. You know? But yeah, that's kind of the... That's kind of the stuff I've learned from DM Academy, despite not being a DM currently. Okay, nothing here. So I got the L1 door key, I think. So we'll just go in there and figure that out. I also find it funny how, at least according to DM Academy, there are some times when it is just the player's fault. Right? When the player is the one who is kind of just the problem. Or even the group of players. So what was the point of me coming in here again? I think I need to go out somewhere. I need to push you, but to where? To here. That makes sense, that makes sense. You know, Jamber, I would love to see your DMing too, actually. I think that'd be really, really fun. Cause I'm sure you're pretty great too, honestly. I'm sure you do a good job. Come on, James. You can push that just a little better, my dude. There we go. Don't remember that. Just gonna skip through that. Probably don't need it. Probably actually do. But I'm gonna say I don't, so I can feel better about myself. So I can feel better about my skills and such. Okay, wait, did I slip down here? I did. I don't remember. Oh my god, am I? So I do want to go back up to Maria soon. Probably. I say next time I get to the stairs, I probably gotta go and hang out with Maria. Because apparently you do get proper cutscenes if you hang out with Maria. I, of course, chose not to in my first playthrough. Only because I know what kind of problem Maria could be. She's evil. I feel like I can just say that straight up now, since we no longer need to worry about spoiling stuff. Okay, so I'm down here. Good to know. Is there anything? I guess I never did try the restroom. Oh, look, it's open. Cool. Heavy stuff, man. Heavy stuff, man. Yeah. You know, I am still really happy that the remake is doing so well. I'm happy that people like it. I'm happy that I was proven wrong. You know? Like, I'm so happy that I was proven wrong. I'm just really happy about that, honestly. Like, I was really so worried that this remake would just be an absolute, like, shit show and that it would be completely awful. That it would miss the point of the game. When really, it got the point. Yeah. Oh wait, I missed the first part that you were talking about. Oh yeah, you've been reading Bokurano, Heavy Stuff, man? Right? Okay, see, this is why you read up a little bit. This way you don't just read like a tiny bit when you're going through stuff. Dude, Bokurano is so good, isn't it? Man, I love Bokurano. It's so good. Well, I'm glad you've been reading it. I'm really glad. But yeah, it's so heavy. Like I said, I've never read the manga myself. Megan has, or at least I'm pretty sure she finished it. I'm pretty sure she finished the entirety of it. But man, like seriously, watching the anime absolutely tears me up. Now you separate it? Nah, it's not your bad at all. It's my bad. I gotta read up. I gotta actually look. It's not anybody's fault except my own, to be perfectly fair. But yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's one of those really like I say, it hurts me on the inside. Not even like kidding. It's one of those shows that like I've actually attempted like a rewatch of it and then I just couldn't finish it. Which isn't very often that it happens. Although granted, that may have just been because like I wasn't really feeling like watching it at the time. I feel like you need to be in a bit of a mood to like watch something like Bokurano or read something like Bokurano, you know? And I do recommend that after you're done reading the manga that you check out the anime. Because from what I understand, it is different. So like you will get a different experience if you do both of them. Which isn't really, you know, something you can normally say. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like you get some of that. Like you get a story like Bokurano or Madoka, and like for me, it really just makes me think, right? Like it really just gets me thinking. Like Madoka. Yeah, James. Well done. I thought we were past this, James. But like I don't know, man. Like every time I've rewatched Madoka or Madoka, if you wanna be like technical about it. Like, man, that leaves me going like, damn, nothing is happy. Okay, I do not remember the combination to that, but I do remember what I'm supposed to do. Inner ward. Okay, well, I'm glad I came up here. Oh, I see it's blocked up with that. Gotcha. Yeah, and it's funny too, because when Megan showed me Bokurano, like the anime, because she's the one that recommended it to me, because she said it was one of her favorite shows. I always like to bug her that she loves the most depressing stuff. Because every single show for a time, it's kind of changed since we've dated, but like every show she's recommended me for a time, it was very much like, are you prepared for some of the most like messed up stuff that you could possibly imagine? Like shows with violence and torture, and it's like, damn, you know? And then there's me recommending we watch a show about a big cat that does house cleaning, you know? It's you know, it really shows the contrast. Not that I don't like violent shows. I mean, yeah, I did see Madoka before she recommended that to me, and it became one of my favorite shows of all time. Where am I going? I just feel like I'm missing something. Ah, this. That would explain it. Oh, do I gotta move the original ones too? Ooh. Ew, interesting. I don't know if I need to, but I will. I have no idea. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait. I don't know, so I will just put it right there for now. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of amusing in that regard. And when she showed me Bokurano, You know, going back to what I was trying to say, I guess before I got distracted with X-rays. I wasn't really expecting it to happen like it. Like I remember seeing like, you know, a kid in. Well, I shouldn't. One of the characters in Bokurano, and I was like, man, this is gonna be our main character, huh? And then stuff happens, and it turns out no, that's actually not the case.
Are you okay?
And I was like, damn.
Go away!
Don't be afraid. I just want to talk.
I was like, damn, this is gonna be one of those shows, huh? It's so good, so good, so good. Such a good, like for real. Anybody that's watching this now or in the future, if you're gonna give Bokurano a shot, be ready, right? Like, feel free to give it up early because it's very heavy, like Jamver says. But if you're good for that stuff, man, it's so good. I've learned that I have the same thing. Just I like gut punching things, but my wife not so much. Yeah, see, like I describe my taste as I'm good to really do anything, and to read anything, and to watch anything. Megan always tells me I'm just like very easy to like suggest something to, because she'll be like, let's watch this. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Because that's just, you know, how I am with stuff. I'm always happy to give something a shot. Which one is the one that Maria's in? Oh, the M. Okay, well, I'll go to Maria. I will go to Maria. If I go to Maria after I get every brace, that might actually get me the maximum stuff. Because, yeah, here's a cutscene. Cool.
Hey. Any luck finding Laura?
Not yet.
Okay, so this is new to me.
How are you holding up?
I'll be okay. Just need a bit more rest. James. Thanks for checking up on me. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah, I'm going for the Maria ending, so I kind of have no choice,
Get some
Maria.
rest. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, so with a lot of shows, like I tend to go for things that just even sound kind of weird, to be honest. Like the masterful, like the anime with cat cleaning, like it's called The Masterful Cat is depressed again today, I believe. He's not actually depressed, at least in the part that we watched. But you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, it's a big cat that takes care of his owner, right? So that sounds really weird and quirky, and so I suggested it, and it turned out to be a great show. I want to go downstairs. But yeah, normally Megan and I, like, we'll go to my anime list and we'll kind of just see, like, James, please. And we'll kind of see, like, what is airing. I don't think we really had anything we wanted to watch this season in particular. But, and, you know, she'll pick some, I'll pick some. She does, like I say, tend to gravitate towards the more, like, violent-sounding shows, which is fine by me. I like those kind of shows, too. I cannot go down this way. Weird, I thought I could. And I tend to gravitate towards the more, like, dumb-sounding stuff. Like Masterful Cat, as my example. I'm trying to think of, like, other ones. Like, I mean, not dumb, because we both wanted to watch, oh, shoot, what's it called? It's getting a second season, so, like, I should remember the name. Hold on. What's the name of it? What is the name of it? Hold on, hold on. Let me use one of my mini tabs that I have here. Go Loser Ranger. That's it. Yeah, that one is another good one. Also highly recommended. Check out Go-Go Loser Ranger. In my opinion, has probably one of the best villains I've seen in a show in a long time. Personally. If only because I love a good smug villain that's like, damn, I can't wait for them to get owned later on in the show. Been on the fence for that one, but you have to check it out. I think it's a good show. I don't know if it's considered good, to be honest. It's probably considered fairly mid if I had to go from like what other people probably think. But I think it's good. I love the OP, I love the ending. I think the story is pretty solid. I think it takes a little bit to kind of get there, mind you. I say give it maybe like a few episodes. And it'll kind of like, you know, start to pick up a fair bit. And you'll kind of get what the plot's about at around that point. But I like it. I like it a lot. Like I said, probably in my opinion, one of the best villains I've seen in a show in quite some time. Just because I always love, I've said this before in some things. I think in particular during one of the E3 watch-alongs that Megan and I did. How I think a good villain is a villain that is like there are a couple kinds of villains that I think are really good. One of them being the villain that thinks that they're doing good, even if what they're doing is evil, kind of like for the greater good kind of thing. Like what they think they're doing is good, but what they're doing is evil from like a different perspective. I like those kind of villains. The one in Loser Ranger isn't that kind of villain, but he is probably my other archetype of a favorite villain. And that is a villain who you just really want to see lose, and that is going to be so satisfying to see them lose. Because it's very much like, I know I'm better than you, and you can't touch me, and I'm very smug, and I'm very like you can, like, honestly, you can even see it in the opening, if I'm being honest. You can even kind of get the same vibe from the opening. It's like, oh, I'm bigger than you, and I could, like, kill you if I wanted, so don't cross me, and I'm like, the best. So it's like, you know, those are the kind of villains that, you know, when it gets built up to, and they actually get taken out, it's going to be really satisfying. And, you know, like, it's a build-up, but it's like, you know, it's the build-up for that satisfying conclusion of, damn, now you're seeing them from a different perspective, where now they realize they are not the best, and that they can be taken down a peg. I love those kind of villains, too. Oh. Oh, shoot. Well, this one I do not... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I mean, I think... I don't know. Oh, boy. That one is way more abstract. That one's really abstract. But yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. Even if you don't like it, you know, feel free to tell me that, because I know not everybody's taste is going to be the same. I just really like it. I'm also easy to please, though, which is kind of the other thing, is I'm very easy to kind of please. And I love the Power Rangers as well, so it kind of helps in that regard that I was a big Power Rangers fan growing up. Okay, so presumably I can unlock that door by going through here. Excellent. Power Rangers is rad. It is, man. Yeah, funnily enough, it's kind of one of those shows where I feel like it's kind of a very similar thing to my interest in Pokemon growing up, because it was like, oh, Pokemon's cool. But then later on, as I've talked about before, I got to the phase where I was like, oh, Pokemon is for babies. And yeah, I feel like a very similar thing has kind of happened to me with Power Rangers lately, where I'm I'm like, man, I grew out of Power Rangers, but now I've gotten older. I'm like, you know, I kind of want to watch Power Rangers again, to be honest. Even though that one is like more arguably for younger. Well, I mean, it is for children, but you know, it's you know more of a you know. I think it'd be just kind of fun to watch that stuff again. Be like, yo, Power Rangers, Power Rangers. Although granted, I think Power Rangers has also kind of fallen into the, at least North American Power Rangers, has kind of fallen into the nostalgia thing. Where it also kind of panders, much like Pokemon, it also kind of panders to like an older audience. Yeah, right, like that's kind of the thing, right? It's like, it's not so much I want to watch Power Rangers, just, I don't know, like for the gimmick. Like see, here's kind of the thing, right? Like, I don't think I would get back into Power Rangers and go, oh my god, this is amazing. But I think I could watch Power Rangers and be like, it's a cool idea, right? Like, I'm like maybe not so much newer Power Rangers, maybe more so Power Rangers that I grew up with. I don't know. I feel like I could watch the show and at least be somewhat entertained. Even if it's just for some of the more goofy and corny stuff. But granted, I don't think it's something I could like seriously watch and really get into. As much like Pokemon, for example. Like that is, there is a difference there for sure. I did look at that, right? Trying to give Kamen Rider a shot since it's Shin Kamen Rider. You know, I'm not actually, you know, like, I kind of want to give those a bit of a look too. So I've never seen Kamen Rider. I've heard a lot of people say good stuff about it. Just those kind of like Sentai shows, I guess in general, is kind of what I want to check out again, you know, give it a bit of a look-see. So maybe not expect anything like super good, but just something to have some fun too. And like I would love to show Megan. Like I think this is part of my motivation, at least want to watch like old Power Rangers. Is I really want to show Megan like the show I grew up with. Right? Watch it like every weekend. It's like, go Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin, let's go. And like then she can see where one of her favorite voice actors came from. What's his name? Shoot, what's his name again? He's the guy that voices Vash Stampede and Fraggin. I always know his name until I need to say it. Johnny Young Bosch, that's it. With the Radicel Megazord combined scene, aw, dude, so good. So good. Yeah, no, for me it's total nostalgia. You see, that's why I want to rewatch it, it's just total nostalgia. Wait, did I go everywhere I wanted to? Not storage, but I mean, there's probably not much there, but I'll have a look anyway, because why not? Nope, can't go in. The guitar lives rent free in your head, dude, man. Like, so I'm gonna be real, I did kind of give one aspect of Power Rangers a bit more of a shot when I got older. I didn't end up watching it. I don't think it was for me. But I heard that when, I think it was Samurai came out, they brought back, did it go back to like being independent or owned by Saban or something? I don't quite remember how their whole thing went, but I remember people going like, oh my god, it's back in the original hands now. And they had the opening theme with like the same song and guitar from Mighty Morphin. I'm like, oh my god, my nostalgia. I remember checking that out for at least a few episodes. Never stuck with it, but I remember being like, damn, the opening song is really good still. so I can go to the garden. I guess I'll have to do that. But yeah, so good. Yeah, I used to play the old Power Rangers game on Super Nintendo a lot when I was younger. A whole lot. I actually got really good at that game. I got like probably fairly speedrunning kind of good, because I remember going through that game so fast. So fast. Used to play that one a ton when I was younger. And I'm gonna be real, part of that is because like it has the final battle that you fight in the Megazord. And it plays the Go-Go Power Rangers theme song the whole time. And I always thought it was like the most badass thing ever when I was younger. Even if the song is actually really poorly like digitized for it. Cause like the song itself sounds good, cause it does the song like in MIDI format. It's like which is great, sounds good. I don't remember you, small chest. Wait, did I need this? Wait, do I need this for something? Hold on, I think I do actually. Hold on, let me look this up, because I think I do recall something about a thing in a gazebo. Yes, get to the chest located in the gazebo next to the pool area of the Brookhaven Hospital. Combine the two to get White Claudia, which means this drink before watching Mary's tape. So I can get this, but I cannot actually use it. So I need to keep this in mind. I can combine you, but I cannot use you, White Claudia. Let me actually just make sure, because shoot. I thought it would give me an option. Shoot. What time is it now? Oh, shoot. Damn it. I thought it would give me an option of, like, drink this. I even said not to drink it. What is wrong with me? Okay, so how far back am I? White Claudia? Heck yeah, James will get lit. Damn it. I said, oh my god, I set myself so far back.
Sorry, I just...
Oh my god, I'm back here. No, I blew that so hard.
I'm just tired.
That's okay, it's fine. That's fine. It's whatevs. God, I'm an idiot. I thought it would give me an option. I didn't think it would just be like, here, he drinks it now. I thought it'd be like, oh, cool. Do you want to drink it? I'm just gonna leave it in the chest until I actually like drink it. Until I need to have the sip. Okay, we speedrun. We speedrun now. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about the Go-Go Power Rangers. So yeah, you fight the final battle in the game in the Megazord, and it's very badass, and the song is really good, but with the voices, instead of it being the usual "Go Power Rangers," it's really poorly digitized. So it's like "Go Power Ranger," and then it like ends that like right there. It doesn't even say "Jers," it says "Jer," and then very abruptly stops and then loops. Keep that for later. But that always stuck with me. The theme on SNES sounds awesome. I love SNES Sound Library. It's so good. I have the Shattered Grid comics, but not finished it. So I don't actually know that much about the comics, actually. Are they good? It's fine, we'll just do him in. Okay. Not too much in here, that's fine. I guess I'll kill the legs. I may as well. Do I have the shotgun? No. Liked it from when you read it. It seems to be the storyline, the base fighting game off too. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. The fighting game seemed fun. I've never tried it, but it seemed fun enough. Okay, so going to the director's office and we'll go straight down that way. Can I unlock this door? Yes. Man, I'm so sad I gotta like go through all this again. I mean, it's not bad. I'll get through it much quicker this time, but still, it's like a bit of time off. Bit of time off from speed run. Look, I can make it more speedy. That lets me out there. I don't need to go there though. Oh my god, are you gonna open? Please, thank you. Oh no, there's something in there. I didn't pick it up, but there is something in there. There you go. You totally forgot about the Power Rangers versus Godzilla comics. You never finished it, though. You have issues 1 to 4, but not 5. Yeah, I always forget there's Godzilla comics. But I remember them being pretty crazy. I used to have like a whole bunch of them. I don't know if I still do. But I used to have like a whole box load of them. But they weren't all like part of like the same series. I think they were just a bunch of like jumbled issues that my mom won at an auction. Skip that. Godzilla in Hell was cool, but a lot of them are okay. I mean, that's the vibe I got from them too, is that they're okay. Probably nothing too spectacular, but they're okay. Can't go through this way. L1. Keep that in mind. Oh my god, James. I just want to look at the map, James. Oh, I guess I can get him out of that animation. I didn't even know I could. Unlock you. Go down here just because.
Hey, are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid. I just want to talk.
I just want to have a nice little chat, I say, with my chainsaw out and with the sound being made. I don't think I would trust James either, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I'd assume he's a serial killer if he has a chainsaw revved up and he's like, yo, I just want to talk. Like, most sane Silent Hill protagonist right there. I was gonna say that's probably something I don't remember. Oh my god, why is my nose so itchy? Open. I was gonna say, she's coming in, I can tell. Wasn't even worth it. There's nothing else in there. Okay, we have padlock. Does that animation lock you? That's wild. It does. I don't know how you get the animation either. I assume there's like a combination of buttons that you can press. That probably, yeah, like that. But yeah, like I can't move. But I can if I hit circle. I'm sure there's some way to like trigger the animation. I've just been doing it on accident. I don't know how, but I've been doing it. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's interesting though. I still love it because, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre reference, but you know, still. Should put that there for now, because why not? The key to enter ward. Hey Bass, welcome back to stream, friendo. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Just kind of vibing, talking about stuff, working towards another ending. I had to reload, actually, because I made a bit of a mistake that would have locked me into a singular ending. When I did not want that. Okay, so where am I? We'll just go check on Maria, because I'm kind of curious. Best, I'm doing alright. What ending are we shooting for today? I'm shooting for all of them. Because, if I'm correct... Okay, so I can't touch her yet, so it is after I get that thing. If I'm correct, I can get every ending possible. At least I should be able to. L1? Okay, so I got first floor ward and L1, so I got both of them. Yeah, I'm shooting for every ending, because I'm pretty sure I can get all of them. I just need to do specific things, but I'm pretty sure I can get all of the endings on one save file. Or at least all the ones I need. Which is kind of crazy to me. But I love that I can do it, though. Definitely saves me a lot of time. Because I kind of realized when I could do that, it meant I could just play through the game one more time on stream, get all the endings, and then be quite satisfied. Then I can have all endings on stream. Okay, wait, what am I... I gotta crawl through here. James, what are you doing? Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what animation that was. That was kind of odd. Huh. purple bull key. That's crazy, James. Okay, now we can go talk to Maria again. Yeah, nice, right? Like, I think it's pretty nice. Like, I just need to do some things and then just wait on some other things. Which I know sounds really stupid when I say it like that, but I mean, that is just kind of true though, because right now, to give you an example, right? I have the dog key, which means I can get the dog ending, and I get the dog ending at the end of the game by opening up a door, right? If I open the door and I get the dog ending, and then I just reload my save, it'll still count as me having the dog ending. And because of that, I should then be able to just not use the key and then go to the end. Kind of same thing with these. If I use the white chrism and stuff on a certain area, and the things associated with this, then I should be able to get that ending, I believe. If I use this in every area apart from like if I use this in every area, get the UFO ending, and then just don't use it in the final area I need to use it, then I can just get the Maria ending, right? So I figure, as long as I can do that, all my ending dreams and goals should be met. And that makes me happy. That makes me really, really happy. Maria is on this floor. Excellent. Okay, now technically new cutscene, but we did see it during my period where I had to reload, so just gonna skip it now. So first floor is where I need to go now. Kind of forgot that this is technically a new room that I can go into. Legs. Legs. I'm getting a phone call, Legs. Is that a scam, Legs? The answer's probably yes. I'm just gonna say no to you. This is fine. This is all fine. I don't think they're gonna chase me. I don't know how far they chase. The answer is very far, apparently. Did you dodge my chainsaw? Well, now you're just dead. You deserve that. Hello, you. Oh, James, please. You. Take you, because you're the keypad note, which I'm still kind of flummoxed on. I don't know exactly what they expect me to do with it. Or how I'm supposed to be able to solve it. So can't go into their day room. Wrong way. All right. Can't go in there. Understandable. Okay, now I'm pretty much back to where I was. Pretty much. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, you know, realistically, like, if I felt like I couldn't get all the endings in one run, I don't think I would have streamed it. I think I would have just done, like, something else. Would have done one of my other stream ideas. Let's double check this just to make sure. They're locked. Can go in bathroom. If you block me, I kill. You are dead now. Deal with it. Looking good, looking good. Alright. And now we're basically back to where we were, so I'm pretty satisfied. Pretty satisfied. Just need to hit the garden. Oh, the pharmacy. I can, I have to go through the pharmacy by crawling through a hole, I believe. What would they have been? I know you said you were thinking of breaking up the horror a little. I was. Honestly, I'm not really too sure. I thought about it a little bit. I think I was thinking of doing... Oh, what was I thinking of doing? I got so many options, but yet every time I go to think about it, I'm like, what are my options? Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me figure out where I go into here first, though. Maybe I go through the day room. I think I go through the day room. Yeah, I do. Okay. What were those options? I think, like, I think I was going to, now, this isn't break up the horror at all, but I was thinking of doing more Voices of the Void, because they have an update, and I saw a friend play some of it, and I kind of like the additions they made, so I was kind of thinking of maybe, like, doing some more of Voices of the Void. The other one that I had on my mind, I think, was maybe finally starting up Spiritfarer. But I kind of want to make sure Fraggin is around for that one, because I know Fraggin was very, he was the one that requested that one the most. Then I don't have it yet, but Fruit Bust would probably be on that list. What are some other ones? You know, let me actually just have a look at Steam really quick, because I did have a few that I was considering. I'm like, I could also go back to just Resident Evil. Like, it's kind of weird. I feel like I've gotten myself in, not like a rut, but I've kind of gotten to this point where it's like, oh, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. Like, now I'm kind of on my... Oh, wait, that's right. I had to move Steam. So this is no longer a thing I can have pinned. I uninstalled Steam and I moved it. I moved Steam to a different drive. Don't worry, I still have Steam, I promise. I would never completely remove Steam. Let's see, what did I have? Spiritfarer would be good, it would be. It would be. Don't remember you talking about Fruit Bust, but I remember the other two. Yeah, Fruit Bust was a game demo I played a while ago. I think it would be like 2 Next Fests ago at this point. But it was one that I really loved, and it came out, but I haven't picked it up yet. So it's on the list to play. VHS, aka Violent Horror Stories, is on the list of ideas to do, because I do want to do that one. But that one doesn't really break up the horror. I could start up Card Shop Simulator, because that's just, I've seen people play it. It seems fun. My friends recommend it as well. I have a few. I'm not seeing the few that I've considered. I guess I also have, like, oh, what are some, like, console games? Because I have you know, the Reboot game that I picked up that I'd love to do soon. I need to actually sit down and really kind of consolidate, like, what games I do want to, like, actually play, and how and when I should maybe do some VR stuff, because I do want to test out my VR setup idea. I want to test that and play around with that. But I mean, as of right now, I wouldn't really say I have anything like super concrete. Just like some general ideas that I've kind of flung around myself. But that's kind of the one problem with me, right? Is I have so many games, and I'm always like, oh, this one would make a good stream game. This one would make a good stream game. I really need to just like have a list of games that I want to do, because I'll think about it, I'm like, oh, that'll make a good stream game, and then I'll forget what the game is until I see it again. And I'm like, oh, that'd make a good stream game. But yeah, like those are some of the ideas. I think Spiritfarer is pretty high up there. For ones that I would do probably sooner rather than later. But I'll even take a look and see what physical games I have and what I might want to do. Because I don't know, it's kind of weird, you know. It's kind of weird because there are. I think honestly, I think part of the problem is I've been playing scary games so much lately, particularly Silent Hill and Resident Evil, that I just kind of lost my capability to think of what games to play besides those. It's weird. Yeah, it's so weird. Because, like, even the other day, or not the other day, like, even over the weekend, I'm like, what do I stream when I'm done with Silent Hill 2? And I'm like, I don't know for sure. I'm not too sure. It's like, do I want to take a break, or do I just want to take the easy route and go and do Resident Evil? Like, some more Resident Evil. Bass says there's so many choices that it's hard to think of what specifically to play. Well, that's kind of the thing too, right? Is that I have so many options. Because, like, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, I'm sitting here going, well, what game would I want to stream? Like, I don't have options. You know, when in reality, I have options that probably last me for years at this point. I don't, like, I'm not anywhere close to running out of games to stream. It's just, yes, James. It's just that, you know, there's a term for it, I'm pretty sure, where it's like you have so much choice that you get overwhelmed and then you just don't know what to actually choose. That's why I think I need to just kind of sit down and really think about it. Like, I need to give it some actual shot and go, yeah, that's the one I want to play. Decision paralysis, that's it, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly it. There's a box that I'm not going to open until near the end of the game. Yeah, I would love to actually play through Ace Combat, to be honest. That's like another series option that I've heavily considered for a while, is I want to actually play through the Ace Combat games on stream. Because I love Ace Combat. I love Ace Combat a ton. And you guys know me. When I love something that's a bit more obscure, I consider Ace Combat kind of obscure nowadays. Maybe not so much back in the day, but I feel like Ace Combat has always kind of been this like little niche that people, you know, you either don't know about or you know everything about it, right? For me, Ace Combat's like, yeah, I love Ace Combat. Have all the games, at least all the ones on console. I don't have any of the like handheld versions. Jamber says, actually, I've been playing Project Wingman. It's a blast, dude. I've heard so much good things about Project Wingman that I really want to play it too. That's another one that's been on my list for a while. It's basically Ace Combat, to be honest. From what I've heard like one person say it's basically Ace Combat, but like better. I don't know if that is exactly true, because to be honest, that he's a cool guy, but like his opinions aren't always like the best. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to sound mean, but like his opinions aren't always, you know, perfect in those kind of regards when he says stuff. At least not to me. He doesn't always give the. I just don't want to be. I don't want to be mean about it. I don't know. He'll just say something like that, and it's like, okay, well, maybe they're equivalent. Maybe it's not like it's better than. It's more of an equivalence, right? Like, they're both good, you know. Someone told me that too, so it may not be too far off. Hey, maybe, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. It could be true. But I do want to play Project Wingman. I will say I do really like Ace Combat for the story. I don't know how much of a story Project Wingman has, but I've always really dug Ace Combat games for their story. But that's kind of the one problem with streaming them that I've thought about, because I don't really know how much I could really say if I'm gonna be honest, because a lot of the story for Ace Combat is told during the missions, where the crewmen just kind of like yap to you, and it's like, oh, well, that's cool. But it's like, I don't know, if I were to stream it, like how much of a word would I be able to get in edgewise, right? Because I would still need to say stuff. I can't just, I'm not making a walkthrough here, But I don't know, I love Ace Combat. Project Wingman has a wild story. Well, I'm sold. I mean, I already have the game, so it's already been sold to me, but I am properly sold on playing it, especially now. I don't know, I feel like Ace Combat is kind of one of those, like, underappreciated, like, gems by today's standards, right? It's kind of the vibe I get from Ace Combat nowadays. So let me just check my endings really quick. Let me see where I need to next keep an eye out for stuff. Because I've got the chest at the hospital. So I'm good for that until I get to Lakeview, where I gotta drink it. Lakeview Historical Society, which is directly after the hospital, I believe. Lakeview, but that one should be easy enough. And then just talk to Mary. Okay, there you go. Only like 6 missions in though, and people are telling me it gets nuttier. Wow. Okay, I'm so into that. I'm into that. Best is I don't know much about the series. I'd be interested. It's a good series. It's a good series. There's always a bit of an art. You know how you have that argument with Star Wars fans where it's like, well, do you watch the prequel series or do you watch like the sequel series first? Not sequel series, but like the original trilogy first. You watch the prequels or the original trilogy first? Which order do you go in? And people, it varies. Some people say like, oh, do the original because that's how it's meant to be, and then some people are like, oh no, watch the prequels because it goes 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. There's this really odd thing with Ace Combat where like 2 games in particular kind of fall into that, because it's like you have Ace Combat 0 and then you have Ace Combat 5, and 0 takes place before 5, but 5 came out first. So you have the which one do you play? Do you play 0 and kind of get more of the background, or do you play 5 and then you get like the story that talks about the background, but then you just wait to play 0 to see the background? It's that part's kind of weird. So literally the Yakuza timeline. Yeah, right. Like it's very similar thing in that regard. I don't know which order I'd stream it in either, if anybody is wondering. I'm not too sure. I love 0 and I love 5. And I love 4. I don't remember if I like 6. I think 6 is okay. Admittedly, I think 6 kind of lost me, though. I don't think Ace Combat 6 really won me over as much as the other ones. And I did play most of 7, but I never finished it. And that one actually really kind of hurts me that I never finished it, because literally the only reason I never finished it is because I always got busy with stream stuff and I just couldn't sit down to finish it. The one time I actually got the chance to play it was, I think, when I think I was having like, it was either internet trouble or something, and I couldn't stream. So I'm like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna play through Ace Combat 7, and I did, and I remember enjoying it. But then the internet started working properly again. I'm like, okay, well, I'm back to streaming. So I never finished Ace Combat 7. I never got around to it. And then there was one day when I'm like, I'm going to do my best to finish Ace Combat 7. And I remember enjoying it. And I got to a certain point in the game, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to play it more tomorrow. And then I never got around to it. And it's not the game's fault. It's not the game's fault either, because the game was pretty good. That I was enjoying it anyway. But I never got around to finishing 7. But I remember liking it. I will say I did not like Assault Horizon. That's probably the one black sheep in the game series. Oh, I have these key items. That's right. So I can go do the drain. And if you're okay, and you know what? Here, I'll talk about it more with 7 Like a Dragon. So I'm not talking about Yakuza. I will say I'm not talking about Yakuza, just to make it clear. I've not played a single Yakuza game. So that one I'm not talking. That one I can't really speak anything of. I was talking about Ace Combat. I was talking about Ace Combat 7. I was talking about Ace Combat. I'm sorry. I should have made that more clear. I should have made that much more clear. So my apologies. But yeah, when it comes to Ace Combat, if you're wondering why I don't really like Assault Horizon, and why Assault Horizon is kind of considered the black sheep, let me put it like this, right? In Ace Combat, you have a fictional world, fictional continents, fictional nations, and I'm gonna be real, a lot of the game is like they have super weapons in the game, like usually some kind of big ass laser beam or a big ass like carrier plane ship that can like destroy stuff. You know, usually there's some kind of like super weapon involved, right? And then you do something really cool in the final mission. Like you do something really cool in the final mission for like Ace Combat. That's generally how it goes. And then you have Ace Combat Assault Horizon. And the plot is, very briefly, I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say, you know, the plot is set on Earth. It's America versus Russia. It's crazy. And there's like an evil Russian guy who you gotta beat. It's like, wow. Beautiful. And there's a nuke involved. I guess you could say that's a super weapon, but it's a very different kind of super weapon when you're used to like laser planes and stuff. And then once again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but let's just say the final mission in that one is just shoot him. Pretty much. It's like, okay, cool. You know, it's really not that exciting compared to the other ones. And once again, not really a spoiler, but I will say the final cutscene in the game is, and I played this on PlayStation, so you know that would explain this. It's press square to celebrate. And it's like, cool. Excellent. And I'm pretty sure that's quite literally how it is. It goes press square to celebrate. Then your guy does this. And then roll credits. It's not good. Compared to the other ones, it's really not good. It has cool combat. I'm not gonna lie, the combat is amazing. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say amazing, but the combat's good. It makes you feel really cool. But it's too real. It's too realistic. I don't want more. I didn't want America versus Russia again. Because at the time, that's all every video game was. It's like you have the Americans, and they're fighting the Russians. I'm gonna be real, I don't even remember how like the final mission in Ace Combat Assault Horizon goes. I only remember the only thing I remember from the final mission in Ace Combat Assault Horizon is I remember them showing a camera angle of the villain's plane from the front, and I'm pretty sure it like zooms in, and I think he's like zigzagging left and right, and I think somehow you gotta hit him somehow. I don't remember, but I don't remember it being that hard either. Oh wait, I already broke the wall. So yes, when you're used to, oh my god, here's these fictional nations in this fictional world where amazing, spectacular things happen. Where it's like, oh my god, a big plane with laser beams. and a satellite that is gonna blow up the continent and stuff. It's very different to then go, yeah, it's America versus Russia and there's nukes. Like, wow. Creativity. Where did it go? Now, on the flip side, you know, in a weird way, right? You know, in a weird way, Yakuza wasn't really like that. You know, Yakuza would actually be a pretty good example, right? It'd be kind of like you take a Yakuza game, and suddenly all the wackiness goes away, and then you just have like a normal dude who just shoots people, right? That would be probably an actually not that bad equivalent, just to kind of tell you like how boring and unoriginal Ace Combat Assault Horizons was by comparison, you know. It's what do I have? What do I have and where can I go? Oh yes, the storage room. I gotta go to the storage room. Sounds like reviews of the TV show came out recently. They have a TV show for Yakuza? I didn't know that. But yeah, yeah, it's like get that realism out of my video game, you know? Give me back the laser beams. On Amazon. I had no idea. I had no idea Yakuza got a TV show. Now I'm intrigued. But I want to play the game so I can actually, like, understand. Okay, so we're gonna try to figure this out as well. So, how many button presses do I get for? Sure, James. Sure. But what's the order, though? Is there an order? Maybe there isn't. The show deviates heavily. The director was like, "Don't even look at the source material." Oof. Ouch. Now that can work. So you won't get spoiled or anything. Okay, well I'm intrigued then. I feel like, but see, here's the thing. It's not even so much for spoilers. It's more so like I feel like I want to understand the source material so I can properly dislike the show, right? Because I feel like if I were to watch a show without understanding exactly where it came from, I'd be like, oh man, maybe this is okay. But you know, you play the game and it's like, oh, here's my chicken real estate agent, right? Then it's like, you know, you don't get that in the show. It's like, oh my god, what are they doing? You know. I guess I know enough about Yakuza with how crazy it is. So I guess I probably could watch the show and give it a good judge. You used to watch it being a Yakuza fan. Fair. I was gonna say, I know I'm gonna die if I just keep looking at my paper. Okay, so how am I supposed to interpret this? Wait. No, James. No. Is it this? No, it can't be, right? Okay, so if you're wondering how, this is exactly how I figured that out. Assuming there wasn't another way to figure it out, is that you look at the X in the bottom corner, and then you can see the line that gets drawn. So the line, this is how I realize it. The line is drawn in such a way that you can kind of make an assumption for what a finger would press, right? Like, it has to be that order to some extent. So because the line is touching that one, you either follow the start of the line where it ends, because I assume it ends down there in the lower corner, or you can touch the one end and kind of go up, and then you can presume that where the final thing has the line through it, that's probably where an X would be. So, I mean, that's interesting. The circles are just a red herring. They are, right? Very nice. It's like Swift Key. So what is Swift Key? No, James, stop. We're going in. I've not heard the term Swift Key before, and I'm intrigued. Ugh, I hate these. Hate this room. Hate this room. Too many spiders. Oh boy. Mmm. Yummy bathwater. Gamer girl bathwater right there. Alright. So I'm just gonna go do a quick check on Maria. It's like when you quickly drag your finger across your phone keyboard and it approximates that into a word. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. I've never heard of that. Yeah, she's still lying down. So, okay, so I got the X-ray from in there. Okay. Okay, so can use you with you. Good, so now I have the cleaned up photo radiograph. So now let's go all the way upstairs. Can it take me to the 3rd floor? No, it cannot. The only thing that can take me to the 3rd floor is the stairs, I believe. I don't see. I don't know if that's something that probably took a lot of people a really long time, and I kind of like lucked out in. But I imagine it's gonna be a case of someone's gonna be like, yeah, it took me hours to figure that out. And I'm not even saying this because like I think I'm good. It's just more like I think I just realized the line went into that square, and I was like, well, that has to mean something. Here. Yes, now I got this new thing to figure out. So this might actually be a little bit more difficult. So I don't quite remember how you're supposed to solve this. Because how do you solve this normally? I think you put everything in what the trauma areas. I see an M. I don't think that matters though. But I want to say you only need 4. Fully recovered, skull trauma from childhood. So I know I got a note from the X-ray memo. Any garbage, blah, blah, blah. That means nothing to me. Looks like the file is incomplete is when the pictures is nowhere to be found since somebody assumes he's located. Okay, so that tells me nothing. A lot of this tells me nothing. I can presume those go there since they match up with that stuff. But then how do I match these? Do I gotta match these to scratches? Like that? I don't think so. So the new one I got is the hand. See, on the flip side, this one is probably gonna take me forever. Does he have the scratches? I believe these are all that I need. So, with this in mind, how do I get the numbers out of this? Okay, that's right. That's how you gotta do it. Okay, so that one makes a 4. Or what? Is that a 37? 12. So it's 4. Is that a 37 and a 12? I don't know, but I guess... Well, I guess James will write it down, and then I can see it there. Yeah, 4, 37, 12. Okay, well, there you go. You know what? Sure. I will look out on that one, too. Oh, because it does go up to 37. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Yeah, Bass said he thinks it's a 37 too. Good. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw a 37. Alright, let's get you, get my thingy, get my bracelet. Bracelet acquired. I'll go have one more chat with Maria. Yeah, we'll go have one more chat with Maria. You know what? I will drop a save, just so I don't go making a stupid mistake again. That ends up losing me all my progress. You know what? I guess I'll just kind of start going over this one again. So where am I at then? 4.5 hours? That's okay. That's okay. See, if I can make it under the 10, then I'm happy. If I can make it under the 10. If I don't, it doesn't really matter. James, please. Posture check, thank you very much. I will just go to Maria, and then I will do all of that. I just want to see if I get another cutscene. Nope, no cutscene, no cutscene. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Feeling good. Got my water right here. Time to break it open. That's like... I was going to say from the top it looked like oddly blue, but I think it's just because the opening is actually quite blue. Don't know why. That one seems extra blue than all my other waters. Or water bottles, I should say. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So where is the director's office? Down yonder this way. Oops. There we go. That one was still just as easy. Director's storage room key. And the storage room is over here. Safe button. Everything else is at the hotel, I believe. I just want to. I'm pretty sure everything else I need is at the hotel, apart from the thing in the historical society. Okay, so you go here. So far, looking good. This probably goes there. No. No. I'm baited. I'm baited. This one goes first. That one goes first because you're breathing the fire. Wrong one. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Wrong one. Wait. There we go. Wait a second. I'm now trying to think. What's the combination that I need? Does he mention a combination somewhere? I think he does. Might even be in here somewhere. I'm just missing it. Or is it like in a note? I mean, I'll take these. I don't think these matter anymore, to be honest, but I'll take them anyway. No, I guess at least one of them does kind of matter still. Why does that one room have a question mark? Hold on, why does this one room have a question mark? I see. Something about the pool. Okay, well, that's fine. That's irrelevant to me now, I believe, but still.
They are beyond now. That's what they keep telling me. My 3 patients. My 3 hopeless cases. But I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is a matter of diligence.
Oh, 924571.
Trial and error. Of being as bold as one can be.
I forgot about the actual code.
As far as one needs to. I will find what it is it truly is.
Alright, so like Illuminati circle, H, male, circle, evil woman, I guess. And then smash. So it's Illuminati, chair, male, circle, evil female, smash. Rooftop key, nice. Alright, cool. Cool. So to get to the rooftop, need to go this way. Yeah, you know, I think I can be done with at least the hospital portion. I even told myself before I stream, I'm like, you know, and goal would be finish the hospital at the very least, because I'm pretty sure the hospital is the longest portion in the game. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure the hospital is. The hotel is pretty short. Hotel is like way short by comparison. And when we get to the hotel, we'll be knocking off endings like crazy. Like mad. They're all astrological signs, and I think the Illuminati one is Pluto. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Or if I did, I don't remember. Because I want to say maybe you mentioned that during the first time we got there. I don't remember. Either, possibly not. I don't recall. Well, which one's like the evil woman one then? That's like, okay, because Venus would be like the normal one, I want to say. Then why did one of the Venus symbols have which one is like the female symbol that has devil horns? I should check whether Silent Hill's schedule in GDQ. I forgot about GDQ. I should have a look at that schedule too. Uranus, that would make sense, or Uranus if you're like childhood me. Yeah, Crow Country being in it is pretty cool. I didn't I didn't know, but the fact it's in there is awesome. I'm gonna need to watch that. Also, because I couldn't say this the first time we got here, I think this is supposed to be Mary's diary, and we're not supposed to know that yet. But I think it's supposed to be Mary's diary, which is kind of tragic. Not my anus. Alright, cool. So now I'm down here. I got slam jammed down here. Mercury, apparently, right? Because of the wings of Hermes. That would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, so those are wings and not horns. That makes a lot more sense. I was gonna say, why would the woman symbol be evil? So I am there, so I can open up this room at least. What else do I have in here? I guess I can go to Laura. Nothing here but silence. Yeah, because I remember we talked about how horrible it would actually be to be in one of these rooms. Or how when I was younger I was like, oh, it wouldn't be so bad. But, you know, then you actually, like, think about it and it's like, nah, stay in there for like a month, it'd be awful. Wouldn't be fun. Would not be fun. And it's out of context. We're about to see a child, and now we're here. Can I beat you with the chainsaw, actually? The chainsaw, it does seem like it's doing a lot of damage, I'm gonna be real. Wow. Wow, chainsaw is busted. Holy crap. Wow, chainsaw is actually busted. I think chainsaw would put you in water because that's pretty brutal. Nice it doesn't though. Yeah, I don't think weapon usage does. I think the only time a weapon would is if you're like killing enemies. I think I read that it's the amount of enemies you kill if you kill over 350, which funnily enough I didn't get in my first run through. If you kill 350 or if you stomp like 50 enemies, then they put you a point each towards in water. I think I did stomp 50. I stomped more than 50. I don't remember what it said my number was. I think for actual kills, I think it was at 348. So I was really close on that one, but just not quite. I think for stomps I was like in the hundreds, I want to say. Okay, so we got a lot of things to check out. Alright, so we can get the weird... Now, I wonder if this is going to be any different. Okay, can't go to 1 yet. Is the quiz man going to have different answers or questions? Okay, I guess I don't got him yet. I guess it does happen a bit later. Boy, boiling water, my favorite. So now I'm wondering if I should just chainsaw all the bosses. Hey, yo. No? Oh my god, stop! There we go. Now, I'm still gonna, like, do my best to not get any in-water points, but at the same time, it shouldn't really matter anymore. I think the game will try its best to make it so I get the Maria ending. Yeah, funny thing is, people may not even know exactly what gets the ending still. It's like, I know someone made, like, a guide for what he believes gives points, I think. But I don't know if it's actually, like, concrete or if it's the only stuff that matters. I don't actually recall. You... I guess I'll kill the nurse, maybe? Yeah. So I don't take a hit. I wish to not be hit. Okay, so I can go around this way. So that takes me through there. No point going through there. Go up first. Just kind of see what's up here, I guess. I don't remember. There's stuff we're still discovering from video games released 20 years ago. Imagine what we can find in 5 to 10 years, right? Video games are really cool for that. I will admit, I do still kind of miss, like, when things couldn't be data mined as easily. Granted, I don't think I think game devs have learned how to keep some of their stuff a little bit more hidden. nowadays. But I know for a while it was like, yo, before the games come out, we've data mined everything, and now we know everything about the game. And it's like, oh. Oh, wait. I don't have anything for you. But I think some of the devs have figured out how you can kind of prevent that, or at least make it harder. Because I don't know, I do love it when things would stay hidden in games. It was a nice mystery, you know? Okay, okay, does everybody want a piece? Yes. Answer is yes, everybody wants a piece. And I want to keep missing. Get off me, buddy. Not Destiny 2 devs that keep getting data mined? Man. Rough for them, rough for them. And I just keep thinking back to that stuff. With like how when I played games as a young boy, I would have like, you know, you'd play a game and you wouldn't know, right? Like there'd be so many mysteries. I always like to bring up Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for being like probably the best example of that. Just because it was all, and I'm gonna talk a lot about whenever I do get around to playing GTA SA for sure. I'm probably gonna yap on about it a bunch. But there was always these things on Game Facts where it was like, you know, here's, you know, what's the mystery of this? Is there a UFO around? Is the map telling us where to find the UFOs? Or, you know, is Bigfoot out there? Oh, I saw Leatherface, like, once, and I did these things to make it happen. Oh, there's a ghost car that drives in the woods. That one was true, mind you. But still, it's like, oh, look at all these things that happen. Or, oh, if you gather enough homies, like, in this area of the game, then, you know, this will happen. It's like, oh my god, look at all these mysteries. And a lot of them ended up being nothing, to be fair. A lot of them did end up just being nothing. But it's a neat idea to have, like, well, there's Bigfoot in the game. Or is he? Right? Well, surely the devs wouldn't just leave these useless woods empty. Right? Surely there's got to be something out here. So, you know, the players invent Bigfoot, and then you go around having Bigfoot hunts. And then, you know, maybe you find Bigfoot, and then you have people hoaxing it, where it's like, oh my god, I took a picture of Bigfoot, and it's like this really and blurry, like, splotch, like, off in the distance, like what you see in real life. And then it's like, oh, and when I got closer, he disappeared. You know, but it's all the fun stuff like that, right? That made that so entertaining. And then you have, you know, like Leatherface being in the game. Because you have this, like, really dilapidated, really creepy, like, legitimately creepy area, like, in the woods. Where it's a little shack in this cornfield, and you can find a chainsaw in there. And, you know, it's like, I think the music, I don't think there's, like, any music. I think it's just, like, very creepy, the ambiance, very quiet. There's nothing else around. So it's like, well, of course, you know, the players are going to invent, like, oh, I saw Leatherface there. Because, like, why would they have this here but to be creepy, right? Like, it's like, oh, something has to be there. Although I think I did hear later that the devs did plan on putting a Leatherface-like character in the game. I'm not really too sure. I don't know. Gaming was different back then. Bass is one thing I think about is that there's ARG for a Trials game, really. Like that motorcycle game, and apparently it involves a box that will be unveiled under the Eiffel Tower 100 years after the release of the game. That's pretty cool. And I'm like, are we sure there's anything? People lose the keys, their kids aren't going to be able to do that. I mean, true. True. That's interesting, though. That's really interesting. And Jamboree says, seems like a lot of people nowadays just don't want to experiment with games. They more just want to find out quickly by asking any tips or tricks or anything like that, even if that means spoilers. Yeah, yeah. I think there's merit to that point. Oh, come on, James. I don't know. It was such a Wild West back then. It's like, well, is this real? Or is someone just lying? You know? It was fun, though. It was fun. I spent a lot of time in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas because of that stuff. Because I remember in San Andreas, I would go out into the woods. Right? Like, I was that guy who went out into the woods on, like, his little motorcycle. His Dirty Sanchez, as it was called. And, you know, see if I could find Bigfoot somewhere. Because I'm like, man, maybe he is in the game. He wasn't. But, you know, you like the idea, right? That he was in the game. It was neat. And then you have, you know, Megalodon. People are like, oh, if you swim out too far, Megalodon will get you. And I think there was a submarine in the game, if I remember correctly. And I think there was a rumor that if you did the correct stuff, you could get into the submarine. And then you could go down in the water and then Megalodon would get you. And I want to say someone, like, made a really good fake video on it. Just like, you know, you have this big open ocean, you know, of course there'd be Megalodon. And I think they did have sharks, like, in the game that would swim around. I don't know if you could actually get bitten or not. Maybe you could. Gotta go to medical records. But it's, I don't know, a lot of cool things were in San Andreas. And I will admit, I do kind of miss those days of being able to go, hey, man, there's a mystery in the game. And will we ever find out about it? You know, it's like nowadays, it's like, yeah, of course we would, because people look at the files and find all of it, like, right away. And, you know, the Bigfoot thing was so popular that, like, in Red Dead Redemption, they had an achievement for it. Because I guess I've not played it, mind you, but I guess in the little expansion game that they did, Undead Nightmare, I guess you can find Bigfoot in the game, and I guess you can complete, like, a series of missions for him or something. And I think when you do it, you get an achievement or a trophy that just says, like, 5 years in the making or something. 10 years in the making. I don't quite remember. But it's like, oh my god, we finally found Bigfoot. He's just in a different game. Yeah, like, that stuff's cool, right? I like that. I like that stuff. Bass says it's really cool when they make rumors true, like Cormac. Yeah, Cormac is a good one. And Mortal Kombat became a character, I think. And I was there when Club Penguin shut down. You could finally flip the iceberg. Dude, I've heard so much about, like, the whole tipping the iceberg thing. I think it's so cool that they did that. I think it's so awesome that they did that. What's another pretty good example that I can kind of think of at least rumors in games? Man, I remember, like, even in Grand Theft Auto 4, like, you had a rumor where, because I think you can go into the subway or something. You can go into, like, the subway network, and there's really nothing there from what I recall. But I think there was a rumor that, like, oh, you know, there's a rat man down there, and you can run into him, and he'll try to kill you or something like that. I don't actually remember, but it was something to that effect. I don't know if that one's true. That one might actually be true to some extent. I don't think it's like a dude who's a rat, but I think it's like a really creepy hobo or something. I don't remember. That one may not be true either. I don't recall. Where is the ladder? I am missing the ladder. What was another one? What was another one? Ah, shoot. I feel like there's another Grand Theft Auto 4 one, but it's like slipping my mind. I don't quite recall. But you know, it's that kind of stuff that I love in games like that. You know, like it makes me kind of sad that I don't think Grand Theft Auto 5 had anything like that. And maybe it's because I didn't look up anything in relation to GTA 5. But you know, I'm pretty sure it didn't really have anything like that. Yo, the Lapis Eye key. I don't think there's a Lapis Eye box anywhere yet. But in a game as big as GTA 5, you'd think there'd be something like that, right? I can't believe the heart thing is real. I think Bigfoot would be real before that. And the Statue of Liberty, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one because I did that one myself too. We could go into the Statue of Liberty and like there's a beating heart inside and it's like all chained up. Really weird. And then you had like other really good Easter eggs in Vice City. Grand Theft Auto in general as a series has some of the best like Easter eggs. Because I think there's even one that I also did. I found this one too, where well, I say I found it. I saw a guide that spoke of it, and then I looked for it myself. Where in Vice City, I think there's a building somewhere. I don't remember where. But there's a building in Vice City where if you're able to do this one specific jump, I believe you will phase through a window, I think. And you can phase through a window, and I think there's like a chocolate Easter egg in there. And that's that because you found the Easter egg, right? So it's a chocolate Easter egg. It's them being kind of cute about it. Also, if you're playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, is there a way to play the original? I thought they replaced them with the definitive editions. You can play it on original console, of course. Yeah, see, I'm not really too sure because I could play it on original console because I do have my copy, so I could do that. I don't. I think that's probably how I do it. I'd probably just play it on PS2 if I did it like that. But I do wonder because I could probably play the release on Steam. I don't think because I did buy the original trilogy on Steam at one point. I don't think they would have replaced it with the definitive editions. So in theory, I could do that too. Although I know they updated it to like remove some pieces of music. But I couldn't play the music on stream anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much for me, I guess. But yeah, like, that's... I'd probably just play it on my original copy. Do not have the key for you yet. But yeah, man, like honestly, classic GTA is so good. It's so good. Had so much fun stuff to it. I'd say like the Easter eggs. It had some of the best, most fun Easter eggs that I've seen in a game. Certainly the most numerous. I'm pretty sure it did like a lot of Easter eggs in each game. No, James. Okay, so what was the point of me coming in here? Because there is another wall that I can open. Nope, there is not. Oh, wait. I can use you. Presumably, wait. Let's make sure, because I can... No. Okay, where? Hold up. Oh, wait, no, I can push it out here to go over there. There we go. There we go, there we go. What are some other really good Easter eggs in Grand Theft Auto? I'm really trying to think, especially from Vice City. I know a neat one was that you could shoot, like, if you had a sniper rifle and you shot at the moon size would change. Which was just kind of a neat little thing that they had. I think if you made your way out to, I think there's like, ah, shoot, I don't remember. Man, I'm gonna need to look up a lot of these Easter eggs whenever I do stream these games. Because I want to show them. I want to show them off. They look so nice. Not that I plan on doing Grand Theft Auto for a while, mind you. I don't know when that would happen. If I'm being perfectly honest. It'd probably happen, like, sooner rather than later, but... Never played Vice City, but you have it on PS2. Vice City is really good. I like Vice City. Vice City, I believe, was actually one of my first PlayStation 2 games. Because I remember, I think it was a birthday, I want to say. I remember getting a PS2. I got a copy of Final Fantasy X. And I got a copy of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And it was so good. Well, you guys know I love Final Fantasy X. I mean, I played that one before I even had a PS2. But like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I played that one a ton as well. I played that one so much. I think I even attempted to get all of the hidden packages in the game. I never did. That's one instance where I never actually fully completed 100% of the game. Because, well, I don't know, it was just a pain in the ass. And I did have a guide. I was using a guide. But there were 100, and I'd have to go to each spot, and by that point, I already, like, got some of them. So, you know, it was kind of awkward, because then it was like, okay, well, I don't know if it's here, if I'm just missing it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that for, like, all 100, so I'll just leave it. And then I just never did it. If you're wondering what I'm doing whenever I, like, lean over, by the way, my chair and my arm is actually, or my arm on my chair on this one, the left side, is, like, loose. But I know it's because, like, some of the, like, two of the screws on the bottom are kind of becoming a little loose. I'm just kind of, like, twisting them with my finger every now and again. Just kind of, like, tighten them up a little bit until I can get a wrench to fix it. Not a wrench, a screwdriver. I need, like, a screwdriver to fix that. Director's office. Put a lot of time in 3. Wait. Firstly, Bess is how many people played the first Grand Theft Auto anyways? I never have. It never seemed like the kind of game that I would enjoy. And honestly, even nowadays, I don't think... I think I would be okay with it, but I don't think I'd particularly love it. It just doesn't really seem like there's too much to it. Not enough to keep me intrigued, right? But you put a lot of time in 3. 3 is a good one. I will say, I do feel like playing it nowadays, 3 has kind of... You can definitely see the age. Right? I feel like you can definitely see the age in 3 nowadays. I don't think it's bad, but I do think it's very, like... You know... Like, man, we thought this was, like, super good back in the day. When really, it's just kind of, like, okay. But it's only okay because, like, they did so many things that was new at the time that was amazing for the time. And nowadays it's just like way too commonplace. And now with modern eyes, I can look back at the 3 and go, man, we really were into this one, huh? Like a lot. But you think about it from back when it came out, it's like, holy crap, it's like the first free roam game where you could kind of do whatever you wanted. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, San Andreas will always have my heart. But Vice City is, like, way up there for me. In terms of, like, GTA games. Man, you know, I even remember, like, all the rumors that came out with San Andreas before it even released too. Because I remember, wait. Like screenshots coming out for San Andreas. And people like combing over them. Like people completely looking over like all the screenshots. And I remember there's one in particular where if you look at it and you kind of squint and you really look at it, you could see what kind of looks like what might be a dog or something in the game. And I remember people going like, oh my god, are there gonna be dogs? Are there gonna be like animals in San Andreas? Oh my god, that'd be amazing. And I remember there were some people who were like, man, they would never put animals in a Grand Theft Auto game because then people would kill them, and that, you know, you can't have that, right? GTA 5 added like pets like much later, but I remember people going like, oh my god, dogs in the game, that's gonna be crazy. The Game Awards nominations, man. You know, I am actually kind of excited for the Game Awards. I am. Like, I mean, you know, as always, you know, it's gonna be one of those things where maybe it won't be super exciting, but I mean, I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna be interested to see, like, what happens this year. Wait a minute. Did I do a loop for no reason? Why is the restroom locked? Is this finally the year of Silk Song? Man, you know, I still need to play. You know, Hollow Knight is one of those games I still need to play. You know, that could be on the list of games to do relatively soon too. If I need a break from all things spooky. But maybe, you know what? Maybe the Silk Song meme will finally happen. Maybe people will finally get the game they've been clamoring for ages. You know how nuts people would go, dude? Like, you know, I'm trying to think what would make me go nuts. 'Cause that's kind of the sucky thing, but with if Silk Song gets announced. For everybody else, it's gonna be like, oh my god, the Silk Song! Oh my god, it's finally happening! And for me, it'll be like, oh, that's cool. Silk Song, right? Like, here, watch. If they announce Silk Song in the Video Game Awards, that's how it's gonna be. Everybody's gonna be like, ah! And I'm gonna be like, that's cool. They're finally getting the Silk Song. Because I've not been a part of that hype. Honestly, I'm not sure if any trailer could satisfy the fans given the wait. Perhaps. 9659. I keep that in mind. That's kind of cool. I like the rain effect coming down. I'm telling you, man. if they go Mega Man Legends 3, it's not gonna happen, but if I ever get my Mega Man Legends 3, I'm gonna, like, go crazy, dude. I would actually go nuts. I would go nuts. And then I would have to buy 5 copies, because I already promised Capcom I would. What was it again? It was, there you go. Then we have the one remaining, and I think... Hold on, I want to see if I can follow it. There's like one more chain going this way. Did I miss something in here? Oh, did I not go in here? Oh, that may have been it. Maybe I didn't actually go here. Like, okay, legitimately, most realistic thing that I could see that I would go bonkers for would be Dino Crisis Remake. Dino Crisis Remake is probably the most realistic thing because it's very possible that it could happen. Given Capcom's success with remasters and remakes lately, that's the most realistic thing I could see them do. And I would go crazy for it. I would absolutely go crazy. If you weren't gonna mention it, I was. Yeah, man, like that would make me go nuts. And giving the Capcom Global Survey results, yeah, like it's actually feasible, right? It's feasible that I think it's gonna happen eventually. I think that's kind of the key. Is I think a Dino Crisis remaster is gonna happen. It's just a matter of when is it gonna happen, and I think this could be the year that it gets announced. If it does, I'm in, 100%. 100%. Get me in the game. You know, I'm so in. Do you think Jeff's gonna up his prices this year? Probably. It's probably gonna cause, if word gets out, it's probably gonna cause people to be mad again. And rightfully so, because once again, I feel like the Game Awards are getting a little too big. Where am I? I'm there, in the restroom. Yeah, I feel like the Game Awards are getting a little too big. Too big with no competition. 200,000 for 30 seconds this time? Is that actually official? Did they officially say it? What was it last year? Watch it go dark. I don't remember what they want me to do here. I don't think it'd be that easy. Oh, it's 2 apparently. Now, do I need to wait? Well, you know what? Oh, wait. Wait, no, I remember what it is. I remember what it wants. Let's see. Now, they didn't announce it, but it was like 100 or 150,000 for 30 seconds. Man, if it goes up to 200,000, man, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. Like I'm not, you know, like I'm not gonna hate, obviously, but I mean, obviously, it keeps going up too high. You're not gonna get enough for the indie devs. The indie devs need something. You know? Keep making it go that high. People are gonna need to take up mortgages on their house and stuff. Just to get their game on the screen for like 30 seconds. And then hopefully get sales. Was 250,000 for 1 minute during Summer Games Fest. Jesus. Man. Jeff, chill. Okay, so let's say it starts at 1. So it's 1. So 1, 6. So 1, 6, 2. One 6 2 2. I mean, let's take a guess and say 1 6 2 2. Hey, legs. Okay, wait. Did I just go in a circle? I think I did. I definitely did. Oh my god, I'm actually getting myself lost. Ow. I think they have to stop chasing me soon. I don't think they can chase me the whole way. Okay. So it has to be 1 6 2 2. There we go. And now the box opens to reveal the button. I forgot about that. And also you. I forgot about you too. Do I gotta look at you? No, I need the ring or something. Okay, so let's see if it's the same one. They may have changed it, but I don't think they did. Need the negative wondering. That's good. The punishment.
All in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, are you ready to play trick or treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants.
Okay, so it's the same.
Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42.
Oh.
2,
Yeah, it's 2.
67. 3, 85. Know the
I believe it's
answer?
2.
Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery. What is the name of that road? 1, Bachman Road. 2, Munson Street. 3, Wiltsey Road.
What's
Did you get
Wiltsey?
that?
2 3.
Sure as hell hope so. And for a
2
third
3.
and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing
I think this one was 2.
when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Loquet. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1, Miriam. 2,
Oh, no, it wasn't 2. I was wrong.
3,
I was.
Julia.
Oh, so it's 2 3 1.
That's the last of our questions.
I think.
Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness
You know,
or in health.
it makes a lot of sense that he kind of ends with in sickness or and in health, considering, you know, James is here because of his marriage, right? That's 231? 231, I believe. 231. Keep that in mind. Man, I have a lot of ammo. Don't know if I'm gonna be needing any of it, but I have it. Two, three, one. Ah, yes, thank you for the posture check. Ugh. And for the hydrate. I shall gladly do both. Very good. Very good. And I'm probably going to end the stream relatively soon, but I think I can at least get out of the hospital before I do. If I can, then I think I'm set to finish this off in, like, maybe another session. Or two. Maybe two. Gonna make some dinner. Hope things go well. Thank you very much, Bass. Thanks for watching. Hope you make a great dinner. I'm sure you will. And I shall catch you later, friendo. So I'll probably be ending the stream relatively soon myself. I'm just gonna try to finish the hospital, or in 20 minutes, whatever comes first. Likely see you tomorrow then? Alright. I'll catch you tomorrow, friendo. Once again, take care, have a good dinner, and thank you very much for stopping by. How do I leave? Ugh. Ugh, that's gross, man. Don't recall seeing that. That is pretty doo-doo, though. Can I look at my map, please? James, please. I just want to look at my map. Okay, I came from this way. I went in there. Can I go into the generator room? Oh, I can. Okay. My bad. I did not notice you, generator room. Can't go in there. Alright, still making good progress. Yeah, I think I can get out of the hospital. I don't remember how much there is. I don't think I have any more puzzles to do. What? I don't think that's meant to be like that. Found a new wall rider. It's really strange. I mean, he gets to live. I'm not gonna kill him. He can't hurt me. Unless... Okay, never mind. He's dead. You should just stayed on the wall, buddy. Where go? Oh, go through here, of course. Man, the chainsaw's so good. Makes going through this a whole lot quicker. Quite a bit easier. Okay. Oh, I missed something. Okay. I was gonna say, we should stumble across Maria fairly soon then. How's the copper ring? Oh, hey, Maria.
James.
Mary!
You know, speak of the devil, quite literally, and she shall appear. Am I right? I'm in the examination room. You can go that way. Sorry, Maria.
What the hell is that?
Rain.
Well, what do you know? A stroll in the rain. How romantic.
Tis.
Maria. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Trying to keep things light, James. Just you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yo, James, I'm surprised you don't want to jump down there. You know, I guess thinking about it, James is like when James jumps down the hole. I wonder if that's meant to actually represent like his feelings of being kind of suicidal and guilty. Silent Hill is full of so much interpretation like that I wouldn't be too surprised. Doctor's Lounge. Yo, I got a ring now.
So, where to now?
Can we go through here?
I think I know where those rings belong.
Oh, am I back in here? Whoops. Okay, wait, hold up. Doctor's Lounge. I can go through the other door, presumably. That takes me out here. Can unlock you. Okay. 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 I think we got this. I think we got this. Disassociated notice does not matter to me, 1 iota. I'm trying to think of my... Like, where do I go? I guess here? Ah, here. Okay. So, do I have a save somewhere? I think I should, right? Yeah, right here. So we'll save here. I'll try that. I'm pretty sure it is 231. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Pretty sure 231. $523. I am making good progress, though. I will say that. Are there any actual goodies around? There you go. I remembered. Now, will I need any of these? I don't know, to be honest, but I have them. What floor is that on? Is that on floor 2? Lady of the door, floor 2. Gotcha. Howdy, Maria.
James,
What's wrong?
let's just get.
It is done. The most ominous of ominous notes. Now, I don't imagine I can beat PH with a chainsaw. Oh, he coming. How is Maria ahead of me? Maria, please keep running. Please keep running. Oh, she trips or something, right? Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Forgot about that.
There! An elevator!
God, Pyramid Head is so cool. He's still not bad necessarily, just still doesn't really give the same kind of feeling. Oh, the key. That's right. Okay, so let me just do a quick check here. So I got the small chest. That would have been the only thing I needed from here. Besides that, I think I'm on the correct track. Let me just like triple check. So Maria ending I'm working towards. Rosewater Park Pier, I got that one. Yeah, so yeah, hotel is dock. That one's in the hotel. Historical Society. Hotel. Tristan Gazebo. And yeah, just drink it. Alright. Yep, still on the path, still on the path. And I did accomplish what I wanted to. I got through the entirety of the hospital in one session, so that is good. That is good. Do I save here then? I guess I save here. Because next I gotta hit up the prison. I don't think I can get it done in 2 sessions. Well, I think 2 more, but I don't think I can get it done necessarily this week like I intended. Unfortunately. I might have to do like a quote-unquote special stream to kind of finish it up, because I'm so close. I know I'm close. I just don't think I'm one stream away close. Not unless I extend it. Or I start early. Maybe I start early. Tomorrow. I don't know. I have to see. If I'm able to start early, I might. but I think we're making really good progress. I think I can get it done in 1 or 2 streams, and I think I'll get the trophy for beating it in under 10 hours. I think I will be able to get that. I don't think that's too far from my grasp. Let me just see here. All right. So I think that's the plan. So tomorrow we'll try to finish Silent Hill 2 and get all the endings. If I can't, I might do a quick thing on Saturday, maybe Monday, if I can't do it on the weekend. But yeah. 231 here for safekeeping. Oh, I didn't even realize you put that there. Thank you, Bass. I know you're not here, but maybe you'll watch the ending to the VOD and then you'll hear me say thank you. Alright, though, friendos. I suppose that is it for me tonight. So here's hoping we can finish it up and get that done, or finish this up and get this done relatively soon. For now, though, I guess that's it for me. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, but for now, time to cue the outro. So free I go, and I shall catch you guys later.